Hola amigos, this is Lila Gilliam, your Hispanic Marketing Director with EMSAGO. Me gusta!
I like it too.
And I am always willing to help you with the Hispanic people. And I am here with my husband Phil, who is the Online Marketing Director.
That's me.
Well, we would like to talk about the importance of sharing in the success of your EMSAGO business and some of the reasons why people actually like to share things with each other.
That's right, Lila. Quite often, we are hesitant to share our EMSA Gold business with others, but sharing things with each other is very much a part of our world today. And if you think about it, folks, we've been sharing things with each other since the caveman days. If we simply realize how natural sharing is and how much a part of our psychological makeup it is, maybe it will help us as we share about the incredible benefits of Daily Gold and just how exciting and rewarding an EMSA Gold business can actually be. So tonight, Lila and I plan to share with you some of the reasons people actually like to share with others and maybe give you some ideas how you can be a whole lot more comfortable sharing your EMSA Gold story with others.
Well, first of all, we need to realize that, as Aristotle said, man is by nature a social animal. Yes, in fact, sharing is at the heart of all social behavior. Humans have been sharing for longer than we can remember.
Okay, now I realize that their cavemen didn't have computers, but being a computer nerd like I am, I just had to stick it in there. I wish they had computers, but certainly we all do share ever since we've been cavemen.
And it's not just humans who share either, because sharing has been observed in all sorts of animals, from insects to birds and mammals.
Look at that, by the way, that ant is sharing about the 5 and it's free to get your Daily Gold. So if the ant can share with his friends, so can you.
And at the most fundamental evolutionary level, sharing food and resources help us to survive.
But the question is, what about in modern life? Today, the internet enables us sharing to take place at breakneck speeds. It's unbelievable how fast we can share. In fact, according to the internet live stats, there's an average of 8,000 tweets per second every second, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And that number just keeps growing and growing. But the question is, why do people do it? Why do people start blogs? Why do they post updates to Twitter? Why do they write books? Why do they tell stories? Why do they post comments on YouTube? Just what are the motivations underlying the behavior? Well, let's consider some of these reasons and see how they may apply to your EMSA Gold business.
Yeah, thank you, Phil. Well, people like sharing things to look good. Young adults, known by selfie generation, share pictures of themselves more than any other type of content on social media sites. And why? Well, there is a good reason. Sharing a photo of yourself, for example, on an exotic beach or at an expensive restaurant makes you look good. It is a quick and powerful way to influence how others see you, and even though how you see yourself. Oh, by the way, we are sharing this picture of Hawaii to remind you that when you become a national director with EMSA Gold, you get an all expenses paid vacation to Hawaii. Charles Ledbetter said, "You are what you share." If you are taking Daily Gold and you are sharing it with your friends, so you are going to be healthier and wealthier.
People also share to define oneself to others, and also to reinforce the image we would like to project. You know, Daily Gold in your EMSA Gold business should help to define who you are. You know, it should become so much a part of you that it helps define you. Daily Gold is an incredible product that has helped countless people to live better and healthier lives. So when we share our Daily Gold and the benefit we've had with it with others, we're simply defining ourselves as having the desire to be healthier. And in sharing with others, we're showing our appreciation and our caring for them and their well-being. And as a result, it shows us as being caring people. I'm afraid that often we are hesitant to share about Daily Gold because we may worry whether we're bothering people or maybe that they wouldn't be interested. But if we share our testimony and the testimonies of others and how the Daily Gold has benefited them and how it's benefited us, we're showing our concern and our desire to help that individual with whom we're sharing. You know, we're not a bother, we are being a help. Remember, 68% of people share to give people a better sense of who they are and what they're about. When you share Daily Gold with others, you are showing that you are truly a caring person and that you care about that person you're sharing with. So share with others.
Yeah, share with others. Well, another reason why people share is to feel good. Think about this. Ernest Ditcher said, "It is talk about the product which confirms for the speaker his ownership and joy in the product or his discovery of it." How can you ever hope to become successful with MSAGO if you don't talk joyfully about Daily Goal and how you discover all the benefits that it has to offer? Well, I learned about all of the benefits of Daily Goal when Phil started taking it, and when I saw how much it helped him and how excited he was about how it had helped him, I also wanted to take it. And when I found out how much it did good to me, I wanted to tell the whole world about how great it is and how it is helping us. People can enthusiastically see the joy on Phil and me, on my face, when we talk about Daily Gold. And it is easy for them to believe us because they can see our excitement and belief in the product. Now remember, emotions are one of the key reasons for sharing, and emotions are one of the key reasons people will try Daily Gold if you share it enthusiastically with them. So share it with them, share it with everyone you meet.
You know, another reason people share is to grow, to nourish, and maintain personal relationships. The statistics say that 78% of people say that they share information online because it lets them stay connected to people they may otherwise not stay in touch with. One incredibly exciting benefit of sharing Daily Gold and our EMSA Gold with others has been the incredible relationships that we've developed with our EMSA Gold family. By going to the local meetings every week and watching these seminars and sharing ideas and experiences with our fellow Daily Golders, Lila and I have developed some very dear and what I know and we agree that will be lifetime relationships with our new EMSA Gold family, because EMSA Gold truly becomes a family. People have a real need these days to connect and then to be a part of something that gives them purpose. You know, we are wandering about hopelessly in life, and with anything that will give us hope in today's world of the shrinking dollar bill, certainly any extra money really helps as well. Well, you know, the thing that's exciting is EMSA Gold fulfills all of these needs. These people can have purpose in the process of sharing Daily Gold, like we talked about a minute ago with others, by knowing the incredible health benefit and how it's helping countless other people. But they can also have the hope of knowing that every time they share with others about Daily Gold, that if those people try it and like it as much as they do, not only will these people have the health benefits from Daily Gold, but by sharing it, they will have the monetary benefits as well. Think about it. Depending on the money in the monthly executive director pool, just 15 customers can give someone up to an extra $300 or more a month. That can make a huge difference in people's lives. Think about it, folks, how much an extra $300 a month would help the average person. Think about this also. When a person has only 30 people who receive their daily gold for free, that individual would be making up to $30,000 per year or more. And when someone reaches the prestigious level of national director with only 800 people in their team, with no more than 400 from one representative, they will be making dream income that can give them total, complete financial freedom. So share daily gold. It's all about the relationships. Relationships that last a lifetime, and remember, relationships are virtually everything in life.
Another reason why people share is for self-fulfillment. We all need to feel fulfilled in life. And when we have the opportunity to plan, to do, to check, and to act along the way to self-fulfillment in our MSAGO business, it gives us purpose, direction, and hope. Nothing is more self-fulfilling than knowing that you are helping others to both get healthier as well as wealthier. And along the way, you are making money yourself just by helping others fulfill their dreams and aspirations. In the process, you are fulfilling your own dreams and aspirations. That's great. So did you know, by the way, that 69% of the people said that they share information because it allows them to feel more involved in the world, because nothing can make you feel more satisfied and involved in the world than helping others, sharing the fabulous daily goal benefits and the MSAGO great business opportunity. And yes, people share to feel more involved and to feel more active in the world. People need to be involved and active today with real people, face to face, more than ever before, due to all the time that is spent on the internet every day. Daily Goal and your MSAGO business give you the opportunity to spend time with others, enriching their lives and benefiting their health and wealth. So, the question I ask tonight is, how active are you, your MSAGO business? Activity will lead to sharing, and sharing will lead to customers, and customers will lead to representatives, and representatives will lead to success. So, activity equals success.
You know, the question you need to really ask yourself sincerely is, how active are you in your business? Someone else is not going to ask that to you. It's up to you to ask that question, but become active in your MSAGO business. Another reason that people share is to teach and help others. Obviously, with the incredible health benefits of daily gold and the potential financial benefits, we're certainly helping others when we share about our MSAGO business. A guy named David Christian said, "Collecting learning is the source of our creativity as species, and it's the reason why we alone have a history." Well, you know, the really cool thing about MSAGO is when you have a problem, you don't have to figure it out by yourself. You can tap into the collective wisdom of people who have been there before. You know, it's really cool. Our founder, Steve Carmack, has built teams of over 40,000 people. Now, that's not a mistype. That's 40,000 people. And he's ensuring that everyone in MSAGO has a free website, a free business, and a free back end with absolutely no startup costs. And you know what else? He's promised that he'll never change the pay plan. But even more importantly than that, he is ensuring that everyone, and I mean everyone, has someone there to help and train them along the way. You know, the coolest quote you're going to hear tonight is the quote by Mr. Steve Carmack. He says, "You are in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. You see, we naturally share information because it helps us as people to survive, and it helps us personally to grow as well. We simply cannot succeed at M's of Gold alone, and Steve knows this. We need others, and the cool thing is when we teach and help others, we're actually helping ourselves. We learn faster, we make better decisions, we accomplish more with less, but most importantly, and listen to me, we duplicate ourselves. And as Steve says over and over and over again, duplication is the key to success in this business. But how do we duplicate? Well, let's see. We share.
Yeah, and it is a fact. It is a fact. You want to duplicate it. You duplicate just sharing everybody. Well, now, what is the basic reason that we share with others? Well, to convince and persuade others. Let's face it. If we don't share about daily goal benefits and our MCGO business, the only person that we will persuade about anything is ourselves that we are not making it with our MCGO business. It is a prophecy. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Sharing gives us the power to persuade others and convince them to act. Except we share with others to persuade them of the benefits of daily gold and persuade them to try daily gold, we will never succeed at your MCGO business. After all, what do they have to risk? Nothing. We have an unconditional, no question asked, 90 days money back guarantee. So if they don't like it for any reason, they get the money back. No question asked. Even more critically, if we don't persuade them to try daily goal, they will never benefit from its fantastic benefits. They will never have the opportunity to share daily goal with their friends and family to help them and to get their daily goal for free. They will never have the opportunity to make money with MCGO Gold. We need to share with others, to persuade them to simply try daily goal to help ourselves as well as others. We have the power that can change the world. We have the power of persuasion. Never underestimate the power of your actions or the impact of your words. So share daily goal with others. So of all of the ways of sharing, which is the best? Well, let's see. Twitter is tremendous. Facebook, fantastic. Email, excellent. Snail mail, snazzy. Microblogs, marvelous. But what is the best way to share?
Well, let me tell you, the best way to share unconditionally, unequivocally, is word of mouth. More than anything else, word of mouth is the most powerful way to share. Word of mouth influences up to 50% of all purchasing decisions. Now, let me make it clear, when it comes to M's of Gold, it is significantly greater. It's 50 times more effective, and we'll get into that in a minute. But on standard marketing, it influences up to 50% of all purchasing decisions. John Cooper Clarke says word of mouth is a force of nature. And according to the Nielsen Global Trust and Advertising Survey, 92% of people trust recommendations from friends. So think about it. The top 3 trusted sources, 92% are friends. When it goes down to online consumer opinions, it drops to 70%. When it gets down to editorials, which is essentially what we consider newsworthy, it's only trusted by 58%. Let's face it, folks, by what we're seeing in the marketplace today in the news, it's going to get a lot lower than that. Word of mouth is the primary factor behind 20 to 50% of all purchasing decisions. And again, in M's of Gold, it is even higher than that, as you'll see here in a minute. Word of mouth generates more than 2 times the sales of paid advertising. Again, in standard marketing products, according to McKinsey, marketing-induced consumer-to-consumer word of mouth generates more than twice the sales of paid advertising in categories as diverse as skincare, mobile phones, and a whole lot more with Daily Gold. Word of mouth influences every single stage of the consumer's journey. You know, along the way, think about it yourself. We're all interested in to hear other people's experiences, what our friends think about products, what they think about services, and share with them what we're thinking about buying. And again, McKinsey said while word of mouth has different degrees of influence on consumers at each and every stage of the consumer's journey, the initial consideration when they first start looking and trying to figure out what they're going to do, the active evaluation when they're really digging into it and trying to learn about whatever it is they're going to do, and the final moments before purchase, word of mouth is the only factor that ranks among the 3 biggest consumer influencers at every step along the way. So think about this. You know, most of us don't have any budget at all, but certainly, you know, word of mouth doesn't take any budget whatsoever. So you can cut your budget down to 0 with word of mouth. And you've got to be careful about doing too much Facebook and Twitter, because Facebook and Twitter can be a real problem if you overload that. But word of mouth is unconditionally, unequivocally the most disruptive to consumer decisions. Put it this way, a person can do a tremendous amount of research on their own, and they can have all sort of ideas about what to buy, where to buy, and so on. However, if a single trusted friend interrupts them with a story about their bad experience, they're very likely to reconsider their opinion. Let's say you're going to go to a good restaurant. You've heard all about this great restaurant, but you run into a friend of yours and you mention you're going to be going to dinner there that weekend, and that friend says, "Oh man, don't do that. I had a terrible experience there several months ago. The food was awful. The servings were small. The service was terrible. You know, one of us even got sick from our meal." You sure are going to cancel your reservation to that restaurant. Furthermore, if you say to someone, you know, I'm going to buy a new car, whatever the new car might be, and you find somebody, you just think this car is the neatest looking car you've ever seen. You can't wait to get it. But then you find out somebody you know and respect has a car like that. And you say, "What do you think about your car?" And they say, "Oh man, I would never buy that car again. You know, the thing is in the shop more than it's out. I can't stand the mileage that I get. The back seat is cramped. There's no room in the trunk." Well, no matter how cool you think that car is, you are not going to go forward to buy that car. Because word of mouth can prompt a consumer to consider a brand or a product in a way that incremental advertising spending simply cannot. And let me tell you, friends have a huge impact on it. So let me encourage you, pass it on. Let me tell you something, word of mouth is how EMSA Gold does business. Once you realize that every customer that you're talking to is a potential fellow EMSA Gold representative, and that all of these fellow representatives can reach additional potential customers better than any ad campaign ever will, then word of mouth starts to sound very, 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 very desirable. Let me put it this way. Don't plan to be viral. Plan to be awesome.
Wow, that's great, Phil. Did you know, by the way, that the word of mouth in many products has variable effects on people's decision to purchase or to buy as much as 50 times that of advertising.
And that's EMSA Gold, as we said.
Yeah, it is. It has been also proven that a consumer is significantly more likely to buy a product as a result of a recommendation made by a family member than that of a stranger. In fact, research shows that a high-impact recommendation from a trusted friend conveying a relevant message like the benefits of Daily Gold is up to 50 times more likely to trigger a purchase than is a low-impact recommendation like that of a stranger or random advertisement. So the question in this matter is, well, I have several questions. First, who is the person making the recommendation? Are you someone that they know or someone who has been recommended by someone that they know? What is your relationship with them? Are you on good terms with them? And if you have recommended products or services to them before, have the recommendations been good ones that they were happy with? What is it in for them? With Daily Gold, they have the health benefits, and with EMSA Gold Business, they have the wealth benefits. They have everything to gain and nothing to lose. What background of expertise do you have with the product? Obviously, your testimony is the best testimony if the person you are talking to is your friend or someone that you know well. Also, it is important to be able to say things like, Daily Gold is soy-free, day-free, gluten-free, with no artificial colors, no artificial flavorings, and it is cold processed, so vital benefits are not lost. You don't need to be an expert in Daily Gold, but you need to know some about the product and the business. Definitely know the statement 5 and it's free. 5 and it's free. That is awesome. If we believe that the person has our interests at heart and we trust that they have better knowledge about a particular subject, then we are much more likely to act on their recommendations. So,
in conclusion, on the subject of the word of mouth is a subtle yet very, very powerful force of nature that dramatically influences consumer decisions. Word of mouth is everywhere around us. You know, if you really be honest, we all participate in word of mouth. We tell each other about movies we like, restaurants we want to go to, etc., and we all basically understand its value every day as consumers. Unfortunately, though, word of mouth is often underappreciated and underconsidered by retailers because word of mouth is not as present as, say, prominent advertising campaigns like the cutesy Super Bowl commercials and viral YouTube videos with kitties in them. But what word of mouth lacks in flashiness and flair, it is more makes up than for what it can do in effectiveness for you. Word of mouth is intensely personal, and word of mouth influences literally everybody's daily decisions. So it makes a lot of sense for us here at EMSA Gold to pay very, very, very careful attention to it and to start using word of mouth as our main method of sharing Daily Gold.
So, in conclusion of our webinar tonight, we share because it has been hardwired into us for thousands of years. Sharing is at the heart of what makes us social, and being social is what helped us and continues to help us to learn, grow, and flourish as a human beings.
So, for those of you that may have never met Lila and me, this is a picture of the two of us. That really handsome, viral-looking, debonair guy on the left is me. That incredibly hot, beautiful woman is my wife, Lila. So, Lila, what was that great news you wanted to share with me today?
Well, let me tell you, did you know that when you share with five of your friends who buy Daily Gold, you get your Daily Gold for free?
Wow, no kidding. I've got to start sharing about Daily Gold today.
So, share.
Share. By the way, for those of you that are confused, this is a hamster's version of Daily Gold.
EMSA Gold.
This is a very special time in the history of EMSA Gold.
Get it started today.
Listen, everyone, we want to thank you for being on the webinar tonight. We hope that it's been a benefit for you, and we want to say we are looking forward to seeing you at the top with Daily Gold and EMSA Gold. Thank you again, everyone.
Gracias, amigos. Hasta la vista.